that's a clean beer.
Yeah.
When you have about that much head.
I agree.
Especially in like a 16-ounce glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been struggling with my pores.
Let's see if I can't do this a little better.
What's going on, everybody? The Bourbon is here in front of a pool because we took the month of July off. So technically this episode, this two-parter, will air near the end of July, but...
We're not saying where we're at.
No, we're not. We're just in front of a pool.
Undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location in front of a pool. We are currently filming an episode of The Bourbonist.
Got to take a selfie first.
We're not doing selfies, baby. We've got the whole crew here, us three in the camera, and just doing it right. But we will have an episode. This will drop, I don't know.
The hell did we just do?
What do you mean?
What was that?
That's for social media.
Oh.
TikTok, baby.
Drinking a little Coors because it's hot outside. Oh, I'm sorry. We're the Bourbonists. We have
Joseph.
Adam.
Hi.
Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
Dan.
Gosh, you get relaxed, you become a jerk.
Drink a little Coors Banquet because...
You know what, Dan, when you're not drunk, you're a jerk.
Yeah. And when you're on vacation, you're an ass.
No, that's when I'm free and clear.
No, not where I'm sitting.
You know what? I asked
You're
your
a
dad.
jerk. You are a jerk. You always will be a
Said
jerk.
you were a dumbass.
You may question my choice in draws, but I got
lighter.
It's over there.
No, I'll get it.
Joseph's mad.
He's an old
Now
man.
he all mad.
He goes off and has one kid and gets his wife pregnant again. Thinks he's old. You haven't even seen old yet, buddy. Wait until your kids hit puberty.
I feel old and I'm tired of feeling tired.
Wait until your kids hit puberty.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Looked like you had something to say.
No, I thought I had to burp. But anyway, we're relaxing. And that's what we're talking about today, is relaxing. Because that's what every man needs, occasionally. One study came out recently that said a man needs a night with the boys 3 nights a week, which I think is excessive.
It's probably written by all guys.
Probably.
Probably.
All guys who don't like who they're married to.
Yeah. No, Dan. We don't know that. It's just...
Well, an excessive amount of time with the guys in a study written by all guys. I don't know, dude.
I've been a couple beers involved.
1 plus 1 equals 3, buddy.
1 plus 1 equals 3. So, we're smoking the Taco Bell box triplet from Pravada. So, Joseph's got the fire sauce. I've got the chalupa. And good old Danny Boy has the...
Don't ever call me that again.
Well, they can't call it the Pepsi, but it's like the Pepsi. I don't know what it's called.
The Pravada cigar that
Pepso.
has the label. Zoom in, Adam, on the label. It looks like Pepsi.
So I don't know if y'all noticed, but in the last couple of episodes, these two have been ordering me around to do things while I'm editing, putting words on screens, zoom into the damn cigar, and I'm here for it. But also, don't like demand things from me.
So you like it. Well, it was about 2 years of you doing it. Now it's our turn.
Yeah, it is.
Of me doing what?
Ordering us around like your little puppets.
All I do is tell you where to sit.
That's enough.
That is enough.
That's more than enough.
It's downright.
You don't tell me where to rest my cheeks, boy.
Tyranny. Throw that word up on the screen. You just might see Adam.
What,
Puppet.
his picture?
Just a picture.
Maybe. It could
just
be.
a picture and then like a stamp that says tyrant question mark?
Exclamation point. Yeah.
Question mark. But anyway,
Exclamation point.
We're in front of a pool. These cigars are so good. Oh my gosh.
This one is a little spicy.
Is it?
Just a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting like a red pepper flake.
Is it good though? Like flavorful?
It is good. Yeah, there's some bready notes coming through. The complexity isn't there yet. I'm mostly just getting some
Maybe I just remember
spicy notes.
because I've had that one. I've had all three of these actually.
Don't get
The
me wrong,
chalupa is my favorite. That's why I chose it. No offense to you guys.
but you bought them, so you know.
Selfish pig.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
Just pause. The fire was probably the most, I want to say, maybe not complex, but flavorful. The fire was the most flavorful, like just in your face kind of flavors with spice and different things.
It's very delicious.
Yeah. The chalupa is the most complex actually, because it's got I get like sour cream, like fresh veggies, and smoked meats.
Wow.
It literally, it's crazy how this works. And then that one just tastes like soda syrup.
Yeah, so you gave the fatty the soda.
Hey,
Thanks.
not going to deny
I
that.
was on a diet before this.
But anyway, let's talk about relaxing. I enjoy talking about relaxing, but I learned recently that there is a difference and a very, very important distinction between relaxing and distracting yourself. Both can seem like relaxing at times, but distracting yourself is actually just causing more pain later, more anxiety later. And I thought I was just the best, and I would brag about the fact, because like when you do, or at least my therapist, every couple months he does like a survey with me of how well have you found yourself relaxing in the last few weeks, how, whatever. And I always tell him like, oh, I'm great at relaxing. And then finally we dug into it, and he was like, are you good at relaxing, or are you just good at distracting yourself? Are you good at relaxing, or are you just putting off, or are you good at just putting off tasks? And so I thought that was very interesting. And then the month of July, again, the Bourbonists have just kind of been not MIA, but just taking a month off. We haven't recorded together in a month.
It's crazy how time flies. And
I
doesn't
know,
even feel like
right?
a month.
But how do you guys how do you relax? What makes you relax? Like completely. Or I guess the more appropriate question, what does relaxing look like to you? I think that's more poignant.
I've got a couple different settings for it, or ideas of how I relax. There's a difference between if I've got a Saturday where I don't have anything, that's going to draw me out of the house. I find that relaxing. And as far as like doing yard work, picking up the office, cleaning the kitchen, like putting things back to order, that is one way that I find rest on my day off. And then I look forward to like a quiet evening, and it might look like having a cigar outside, watching a movie, my wife and I having a nice dinner together, maybe turn on a movie afterwards, playing a board game. Because I think there's also a difference between like relaxing, which to me is like more of a shorter period of time. Like I just need a minute to relax, which it might be 5 to 15 minutes that I'm just going to relax. I'm not really doing anything. And then for me, if I want to feel revived, that to me is more found in leisure time, or what's the other word I just had? Or like actually resting. So like resting would be like maybe taking a nap, doing something quiet like reading a book, or listening to a good podcast. That's like one way that I rest. Hey, maybe this one, maybe another one.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
No, I'm just being honest. There's no way we relax people.
Not often, but rarely.
Yeah. Trust me, Joseph asked his wife.
Yeah. Because like you think about vacation, and there comes a point on the vacation when you're ready to go home and get back to normal life. And a lot of people come home it seems like a lot of people come home from vacation and they don't really seem rested, because oftentimes I think you go on vacation and you're just kind of laying around. There's almost more of a sloth element to it than a vacation and a rest element.
Yeah.
Like I remember, as a kid, and I've said this many times before, like as a kid, I remember like all summer long after school, just being lazy all summer long, and I had no energy. I had no desire to do anything. I was just being a bum, and that just bred more slothfulness, if you will.
Yeah.
So I think it is important to have like distinctions, that you can do this one thing, but there are better ways to be at rest or be at ease than just not doing anything.
Sure.
So
that's an interesting thing. So you brought up vacations. So statistically, the greatest or the perfect length of a vacation is supposedly 6 days, because it takes you a good day and a half to really settle in to the fact that you're in a different atmosphere. And then by the time you're done on that 6th day, your body is ready to get back to its normal life. And so, and I can attest to this, I took a 12-day trip to Ireland in 2019. Wow, 6 years ago. And it was it was the most amazing experience. One of the top 3 experiences of my entire life. And I remember on like the 5th day, I started dragging a little bit, because we did so much, because we saw the whole island, which, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know geography, Ireland is about the size of Missouri. It's not very big. You can drive across it in 4.5 hours. It's a little like north to south. It's probably like 7 hours, so it's a little longer than Missouri is. But it's the same width as Missouri. And so we traveled most of the island, just staying in different places and hopping to different locations. And I remember, like on that 5th day, just really dragging.
yeah,
Because it was literally just me and a couple buddies, and we loved it, and it was great. But then I specifically remember that, like day 5 or 6, it was really, really dragging, and then I got like a second wind, and then the next few days were great. Then I was exhausted traveling home, just completely, and it had nothing to do with no jet lag or anything like that. It was just I was exhausted, but I think, jeez, did that. That ash went into my shoes.
Oh.
That was fun. I'm good.
You with your ashy feet.
But no, I agree with you. Like I because it was a good vacation because we were doing things the whole time. Like we didn't spend a day where we just sat and did nothing.
yeah.
And I think that's a detriment. Like my wife and I are going on like a quick 3-day vacation later this month, just the two of us. But we've got something planned every day where we're moving and going and like not exhausting ourselves, but going, right?
Yeah.
And because why? First of all, why the heck would you pay so much money, whatever amount of money you would pay for a vacation, just sit in the hotel room the whole time? Or like I love my parents to death. They love going to the beach and just sitting and doing nothing. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can't.
That infuriates me.
I cannot. Like, they're like, let's sunbathe. I'm like, let's waste 5 hours. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Do they read?
You're going to have to. I will say. You're
like
going to
my
have
mom
to.
reads occasionally, but
Going to have to cut this out. Any guy that goes, I want to sunbathe, it's a little gay.
it's
Like, that's a little much.
Just a little bit.
I don't know any self-respecting man that's like, I just want to sit in the sun all day.
stop it.
I want a tan.
Stop it.
Now, we did that at the cigar lounge, and as far as we sat all day and just smoked cigars.
Right.
That's true.
So there is an equivalence. But I don't know how you could just lay.
Why do you have to play devil's advocate, man?
No. I'm just saying because
I don't think that was were you guys exhausted at the end of that? Like, did
No.
you guys feel like it wasn't restful?
No, that was restful.
And that's
Yeah.
where, like, we sat in a particular building for an entire day,
right.
but it wasn't our hotel room.
No, a
We
hotel
were
room would
doing
be
something that we
boring.
actually planned to
Yeah.
go do, which was to go try very rare, once in a lifetime cigars
Yeah.
from
Right.
Brian. to
Well,
go
twice
meet
in a lifetime
Brian.
because we got 2 packs of them. So
No, but that's my point. Is like cigars are not just idle time. It's not just you're not just wasting time. There is something to it. There's a I don't know, a restful aspect to it, which is why cigars are so attractive to us. Because I think relaxing is more of a mindset. Leisure is intentionality, and laziness is just a lack of creativity.
Yeah.
So yeah, laying around and just doing nothing.
I like that. Laziness is just a lack of creativity, especially just if I could add to that.
Sure.
Laziness is a lack of creativity for your own life.
Yeah, lack of ambition. So
That's awesome.
I think like when you go on vacation, first of all, you don't have to travel anywhere. I think, and maybe this is just because I don't have the money to really travel, but the idea that people go into debt or spend, and oftentimes way too much money on vacation, that also can take away from the leisure aspect, because then you're stressing about how much is this going to cost me. When we go home, we add up all of our bills, and so you're almost shooting yourself in the foot. You're burning the candle at both ends. You're trying to relax while at the same time you're burning your wallet. So that to me seems like a counterintuitive thing. But staycations, I think, are a wonderful idea.
Oh my gosh.
You take a Friday off. You give yourself a 3-day weekend. You buy yourself a couple nice cigars. You rent a couple movies, maybe or buy a couple movies. You get a couple nice steaks, and like you're going to spend a fraction of the cost, and you just stay home. But I think it's important to have something planned for each day.
Yeah.
Because if you're
yeah.
not intentional, man has to be moving. If we get stagnant, we get stale, and life loses its joy and its luster. But you've got to have some sort of a plan. Like, okay, I mean, even if it's we're not going to do anything until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, that's a plan. We're going to get up, we're going to have some coffee, we'll have a nice breakfast, and then 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock we'll go out and we'll go do something.
Right.
That's great.
How'd your honeymoon go? Like, okay, whoa.
Careful.
That's pretty personal, buddy.
We had one day in between 4 days where we did stuff. So we did 2 days of going out, and then the third day we stayed in, and then the next 2 days, like we had a distillery, or we went into the town and did some
You went to
shopping.
Kentucky, didn't you?
Yeah, we went to Kentucky.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to play devil's advocate and say, like, I think it's all dependent upon who you are as a person and what you find joy in. Me and my family.
That's a great point.
Me and my family love going on vacations.
Mm-hmm.
We love going and travel, and it's all for the experience of traveling, going and getting a whole new experience, right? If I go down to the Dominican Republic, I'm getting a whole different experience than what I'm going to get here in St. Louis. And that's where we find joy and rest and relaxation in experiencing that new experience, but we're doing it with intention.
Right.
Right.
So like going down to the Dominican Republic to go try out a local brewery and doing like a bar crawl and going and just experiencing the life of what it is to be in, whatever city in Dominican Republic.
Right.
Or you go to, during the winter, you go to the Rocky Mountains and you go, like we used to go to Vail, Colorado every year. And we used to go ski. Skiing is, depending upon how...
Extremely physically taxing sport.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And especially when you're a big boy like me.
No wonder you got bad knees,
Dude.
brother.
And I ski. So, like, if I was snowboarding, it'd be bad hips. I skied, so it's real bad knees. Because, the whole point was to go get a whole new experience.
Yeah.
And so that's where, if you do enjoy the beach and you enjoy the smell of the salt water, you enjoy getting in the ocean and looking out and seeing, for as far as you can see, it is all ocean. It is all water. And being in that environment makes and helps you relax, then great.
It's meditative. I get that.
It can be.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I was giving it shit was because it's not for me. I look at the sand. Sand gets in a whole bunch of different uncomfortable crevices.
See, that's me.
That's where I'm like, dude, I can only sit for maybe 10 minutes. And I'm like, all right, get me out of this.
Let's wash off in the ocean.
This sand is annoying. Let me go sit in a pool and go pelt people with these water footballs. And that's fun. That's relaxing. End up hearing
Let's go have a public disturbance.
Let's go disturb the peace. Let's go sit at a pool, and then all of a sudden you end up hucking a ball that's full of water, and you just hear a...
That's why I like swim-up bars at places, because you can swim and drink, and they're awesome. And
sounds like fun.
The dream of mine is to have one in my backyard, but
that's crazy.
Actually,
you got to restock that.
My dream is to have the three of us live in houses that are right next to each other and have a pool that spans all three of our houses in the backyard, and then I have the diving board in my backyard.
I love the idea. It's a great idea. I also love the idea of not living in even the same neighborhood.
Really?
I love you guys.
Okay.
But
no. Expand on that for a second, dude.
I love my...
You're crushing my dream.
What the hell's wrong with us?
I love my personal space.
Well, that's your own damn house. Like, I didn't say we live in the same house.
I want to be able to walk.
We got the same pool. I'd rather have my own.
If we had the same pool, I would have...
The last thing I need is you guys peeing in your side and it goes over to mine.
Because you know it's going to flow his way.
Yeah, listen,
that's
current
be our
flows
little
wherever it goes.
Hold on. Are you advocating that piss flows towards you? Like, that was...
No, but it disperses.
It does disperse.
Oh. See? Now you're dealing with
my wife and I also want to live on, 10 acres someday, so...
All right, so we're 10 acres apart. All right, fine.
Okay,
20.
So it's a long pool.
20.
Okay, it's a creek, whatever.
That's fine with me.
3 separate pools. You guys can pee whenever you want. I ain't gonna
Why
be
are
swimming
you focused on that?
Dude, everyone pees in pools.
You know it's going to happen.
Why do you think I don't swim in public pools? That's gross.
Definitely don't drink the water. Do not drink that water.
No, dude, I dare you.
It has turned.
I dare you. Drink it.
Chlorine, sure, yeah.
And whatever happens to you health-wise, we are not at fault.
That's right. That little waiver you signed, not my problem.
I'll put it on the screen. Disclosure. The Bourbonists do not permit pissing in public pools.
No, just put a line that says, put name here, sign here. People be like, oh, damn, I can't. It's not working.
The Bourbonists themselves are not advocates of peeing in public pools.
We're just saying it happens.
It does.
It's a common occurrence.
All the time.
Constantly.
Hourly.
Yeah.
Dude, but I get what you're saying, man.
You know how many people go down those public slides just peeing the whole way down?
Well,
it's a good cover.
Yeah. You got the noise. You got...
Woo! You guys peeing.
Yeah. That's
nice cover up,
he's
kid.
so happy.
I saw the yellow trail.
You've seen Grown Ups?
That's one of my favorite parts. Hey, don't pee in the pool. They put a chemical in the water that turns it blue for whenever you urinate.
It's a myth, kid.
Dude's in the kiddie pool just laying there peeing. All the kids run away screaming. Mommy.
They shut down the pool because some kid had to take a dump in it. That always pissed me off.
That's happened before.
Oh yeah, you just having to sit out there and just wait for them to clean it.
You have those stupid kids who think it's funny to throw a candy bar in the pool.
Oh yeah,
and then they shut down. That happened in my neighborhood pool when I was a kid. Somebody threw a Snickers bar in the pool.
That's very clever. I never.
And then they shut the pool down for half an hour. And then, because they had to get all the equipment out to ready to sanitize and everything, and then they scooped it out. It was a Snickers bar.
Nice.
Damn it!
How did they find
Talking
that
about
out?
disturbing the peace, man.
Would they just see the nuts in the caramel?
I don't know.
Or did they did some guy come up and just
That's a Snickers bar.
I know a Snickers bar.
The very large lifeguard comes up. He's just like, I've seen that before.
Ain't a crap.
That's a Snickers bar.
2 of those today.
Take this into evidence. I'll be right back.
Looks like I'm already tasting.
But yeah, I'm with you, Dan. I can't And I don't know, Joseph, do you feel the same way about beaches? Like I have 2 shades. Like I don't tan. I have pale and red. That's the only colors that I turn.
Just because you're Irish.
100%. And and Scottish. So it's both
same
people who don't like sunlight and it's rain a lot.
I think I love the idea of a beach.
Yeah.
And then I get there and it's like the whole time I'm just worried that I'm going to be burning. I'm constantly putting on more sunscreen, and then
which who knows what that's doing to your skin, and like there's new studies coming out about that too. And
you
like,
get
that's hilarious. You just see Joseph walk by. He's got his 4th coat of sunscreen lotion in an hour,
nose,
just glistening.
Hey guys,
looks like a Krispy Kreme donut.
I've been out in the sun all day. I'm still pale. Suck it.
Yeah,
that's right. Sun don't work on me.
But I don't know. Again, I love my parents, but my dad can sit in the sun all day and not burn, and my mom's the same way. I don't know where the heck I got these genes from, but
like your dad's also very like busy all the time. Your mom's always busy with teaching, so to them, probably sitting out and not having to do anything is maybe what they need to rest.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But, like my fear, and maybe this is a young man's thing, but my fear is not letting myself ever be too lazy to where I lose my edge in life. You know, everything that
That's
I've
an
worked
interesting
for,
point.
everything that I've like the schedules that I've tried to maintain, the just the good habits. I don't want to get to a point to where or get to a place where not doing those things suddenly sounds better, and then I have to get back into the grind, and it's so I want to keep that edge just enough to where I can relax and take a break from it without dreading reality, because vacation it's not the reality of life. You can't live in vacation.
Correct.
It's good no matter how great it is. It's same with marriage. The honeymoon stage is going to fade away, and something more real and I would say beautiful is going to come back into its place, and that is reality, and that's what you make. And you can make reality what it needs to be. You can work hard at your job. You can go to the gym. You can do landscaping, improve your house, do renovations. That's the reality of life. Vacation is just a nice little break where you step back from that. But at some point, you got to come back down that mountain and get back into it.
Well,
yeah.
And then, so my question to kind of come at you a little bit is, wouldn't you say that necessarily the whole point of, maybe not necessarily, but the whole point of relaxing is to basically take you off that razor's edge? So that way you're not stressed out. The whole point is to get you to just like lean back and just take that deep breath and just let go for a little bit. And now, obviously, I 100% agree with you. You got to come back. Right. You have responsibilities that you have to uphold and you have to maintain. But the whole point of the relaxing is to basically maybe not let go of those responsibilities, because again, they're always there, but more of to just like put your focus on something else, so that way you're not on that kind of, I guess you would say, that stressful edge of trying to maintain a certain level of
performance.
I hesitate to say performance or professionalism, because like relaxing should not be unprofessional. Like you shouldn't go around and just be an absolute, like you shouldn't just be knee walking drunk as like your form of relaxation. You're just
relaxed, damn it.
crawling.
Did you send me the financial records? Did you send me an email? I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Who are you?
No,
You
I completely agree. No, like it should. There's a tactical retreat where like it should have the.
Yeah, you've talked about this before.
Yeah,
or you've used that phrase before.
I love it. I learned in the seminary, and I think there's so much wisdom in it that, like, you need to retreat.
Yeah.
You need that in life. You can't, you can't live in the trenches of life. It's a very depressing, just inebriating state to be in. So at some point, I mean, you've got to have your leave of absence, without a doubt. But just know that at some point you're going to be coming back down that mountain. And I think you have to be careful that your leisure time or not leisure time, that your vacation, because I really do think leisure is an intentional approach to like a slower period in your life. I think a vacation should not be a hindrance or a crippling activity.
It shouldn't be additional responsibilities.
Right.
Which for a person who's running a family or a person who has a family, it's hard because especially if you've got young kids, you got to keep them in line. It's nonstop babysitting. You also have to make sure everyone's like, if you guys have activities set up, that everyone is ready to go. They have everything ready. And then you're there on time, so that way you're not being a hindrance on other people because other people are on vacations doing the same thing.
Gotta make sure you have enough money to finance everything.
Right.
Yeah. That's
And
another
so,
reason. Yeah. Go ahead.
I think that's a big reason why vacations aren't necessarily super relaxing for people who have, honestly, any children. Mm-hmm. Is because you have additional responsibilities to where it's not just you and your wife, you and your significant other, or hell, just you.
Yeah.
Like you have other people you have to take care of.
Right.
And so while on this vacation, you have to still take care of them because that responsibility's never left.
Right.
Especially since you didn't leave them at home.
That's a good point. But last summer, for those, wanting to know the lore that is Adam, I used to have a real estate license, which I still have my real estate license. It's just in holding.
So would you call that canon or legends?
I don't know, whatever. But
bit of both.
Nice.
Yeah. You're welcome.
But
everyone tuned out.
like the hell. But last summer, my wife's family, like extended family, and I and all of our kids, so all 5, went to Eagle River, Wisconsin, to for a week, and hung out together. And there was a point where people started getting frustrated, just in general, with each other, because they didn't understand the noise that is my life with all 5 children. And at this point, Emmeline was 4 months old. So we had a 4-month-old, a 1.5-year-old, and a 3-year-old. And so so I was at the real estate part. So we were doing a deal. Like I was getting a deal done while we were on vacation. I was selling a house. And I was talking to the agent on the other side of the deal. And she was like, "Hey, I need this by today." And I was like, "That's fine. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna be on a boat all day, so it's gonna be a while before I answer you because I'll be in the middle of the lake." And she's like, "That's awesome. Where'd you go?" And we started talking. And she was like, "So you get just you and the wife?" And I was like, "No, me and the kids." And she goes, "Dude, that's not a vacation. That's taking a trip with 5 kids.
Yep.
Like that's not a vacation." And it was in the after day 3 that she said this, and it hit me like a freaking hammer to the face, because I was like, no wonder I'm exhausted. All I did was just transfer where our family was,
which is adding more responsibility,
right? Because you got to make sure the clothes are clean. You got to make sure that everybody's not crapping their pants, and you got
you got to make sure you're not crapping your pants,
right?
Well, and that's what my dad and Grandpa used to run a food trading company.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so every year we used to go to Vail, he would be on the phone making deals while we're on the mountain.
Right.
And so there was one day everywhere we went, whether it was Florida, because we always went to Florida during the summer, and then Vail, Colorado during the winter. We were on the way to Vail. And we had to pull over and stay the night in a hotel, which typically we never really did. We usually went straight shot there.
Right.
Yeah, we had to pull off and stay the night in a hotel because my dad needed a computer.
Oh, wow.
For a deal that was months in the making. And it came down to when we were traveling to Colorado that the person was like, all right, I'm ready to buy.
Yo.
So my dad had to pull over. We had to stay the night in a hotel because he was like, I got to get this deal done.
Yeah.
And so he stayed overnight.
You like going to Vail? I got to make this money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally it. And so, especially when you run your own company, like this is something I love what Dana White says. Like when you run your own company, or let's say you want to be an entrepreneur, let's say you want to run companies, the moment you start that company, there is no days off.
Yeah.
You're working holidays, you're working weekends, you're working Sundays, you're working every single day. And
Unless you run a podcast, and then
there's-
you can take a month off.
Yeah.
Entertainment is a little bit different compared to a fighting a sport. Like you create
Sport.
You televise a sport. And then now he's also really big into the power slap, which is literally just UFC except one slap. And so
that's such a. When I first saw that, like I think a couple years ago, I was like, "What is this?"
that's hilarious. That's just a street fight televised, and people can bet on it.
College
That's
bred
great.
sport is this? Like this?
Oh, somebody definitely thought about that in a fraternity.
Oh yeah, right out of the dorms.
Oh yeah, they just got done with beer pong. Somebody was talking mad crap and was
Yeah.
like, "Line up."
I will slap.
We're taking
I get
bets.
first slap.
Yeah, you know the expression, "I'm gonna slap the shit out of you." Some
Yeah.
guy just called him out. He's like, "Prove it."
Yeah, you know what? Here, I'll put my hands behind my back.
Then I get
slapped
to-
him,
I
and then
will-
he goes, "Now my turn."
Yes. No, I think vacation is. It's almost more of a mindset, to some degree. It's a destination that you choose to go to, but I mean you see more and more like these like really wealthy people. They have these amazing vacation homes that they live in. You know, their home is their vacation basically. You know, they work outside the home, then they come home, and they have a beautiful pool. They've got beautiful terrace to sit out on. They got gardens to walk in. They might have a bowling alley. Like that's almost like their vacation. And then probably when you're operating at that level, you almost need that daily little retreat.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's going to look different for everybody. You're right. Like with a family, you're just transporting the chaos to a new location, and someone's charging you money for that.
Well, and
it's a
especially,
ripoff.
well, 100%. And then if you especially if you go on like a big family vacation, and then the other parts of the family members are not, and I'm not saying this is in my family, but I'm just saying in general, like, or it didn't happen on this trip, but like the other parts of because it has happened to me before, where I've gone to like family events, and then the family doesn't help. So it's literally just my wife and I watching our 5 kids in a different place. And everybody's like, well, why can't we do this? Because I got 5 freaking children, dude. Because you invited us all to this thing, and you're sitting on your thumbs, or you're sitting on your ass,
That's
twiddling
crazy.
your thumbs, and,
That's
and
a
you're not
weird
helping.
vacation. Yeah.
And then you expect us to like be able to run and do and go and do. Stop. Like that's so, and I guarantee you, my wife can attest to this. Like it's so. I want to almost say insulting to think that, like, because then that same, because everyone makes fun of the fact that I've got 5 kids before I'm 40, right? Or not makes fun, but it's just like, whoa, you got a lot of kids. And then they joke around about it and whatever, and it's like the butt of the jokes. Mm-hmm. But then it comes time to, like, hang out as a family, and they're like, whoa, your kids are crazy. No. They're children.
Right.
You expect my wife to.
You expect them to just have the vacational mindset? I don't know if vacational is a word, but
Or just the mindset of an adult.
right? Exactly.
Like just
you think
I shouldn't be acting like this in a restaurant at 4 years old. Please.
right? Exactly. Or
I don't even have that at 28.
dude. There was somebody who.
Why do you think we haven't invited you out, Dan?
There was somebody who we were on. We went down to my family farm and we brought all the kids. Now the twins are old enough, like they're 10, so they're good. You can tell them to do something, they'll do it. Like they're good. It's not like my kids are misbehaved. But like I've got a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And my, at the time, 3-year-old was like throwing a fit because he wasn't getting more cookies or something. And somebody came up to me and they were like, can you handle that? And I was like, I'm really surprised I'm not putting you on the floor right now.
Oh, you should have been like, you need a cookie.
Like, are you serious? Can you handle that? Are you joking me? How dare you?
No, show me.
Were you handling it?
Show me how to do it.
No, you can't You'll learn real quick. You'll learn. You can't handle a kid throwing a freaking fit. You have to leave him alone.
Yeah.
Well, you can,
Like, you put him in a room, shut the door, leave him alone.
You can slap him.
A little bit. But at the same time,
Let the
that's just
mother
going to
do it.
make him cry more. And then, but that my point is like, yeah, it's not a vacation. It is a, so from now, we actually learn from that encounter. So I will call ahead to any family member. Like, I'll call to my dad or my father-in-law if we're going somewhere together. I'll be like, I want it understood that we're going to get help. Like, I want it understood that it's not just my wife and I running after the kids. You just want our presence there because you feel nice. And it's the nice thing to do to invite us to something. No, we're going to need help.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to enjoy the farm, then somebody's going to help us, give us, at least 10 minutes to ourselves or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's not and then of course there's those people listening who are like, well, then you shouldn't have had so many kids. Okay, screw off. Maybe you should have kids, idiot. Maybe
No, maybe they shouldn't. Honestly, no. Some
maybe
people,
you should learn to love someone other than yourself. Okay?
I'll be back.
Like
Yeah, I don't think it's so much the kids are an issue, because you're right, kids are going to be kids. But yeah, you're right. If you're going to invite a family that has kids, it is that vacation is going to look very different than if it was just a couple young couples going out, on a vacation
Right,
together.
exactly.
So I think it's everyone involved needs to have a shift in expectations. This isn't going to be, 4 people going on vacation. This is 4 adults and X amount of kids.
right. And I do have, and we've talked about this before, but I have dreams of like going on Bourbonist vacations with our whole families.
Yeah.
And just going to maybe the mountains somewhere and renting like a big cabin and, with a room where the kids can play and we bring enough toys to where they can.
Yeah.
And then, we help each other put our kids to bed at night so that, we can enjoy the night together. We can play cards or,
Right.
whatever, you know what I mean? And
Right.
because that's when the fun happens is, look, just help until they're asleep.
Right. Yeah. No, I think it does. It takes a village, and for everyone to relax, it takes some teamwork. I mean, and that's true even in a family. I remember
Right.
growing up, if we all wanted to have a Friday night movie, it took everybody to pitch in to make that happen.
Right.
Everyone had to pitch in to make dinner, clean up dinner, so that everyone could go in and watch the movie. Otherwise, you've got, a couple people who make the decision, fine, I'll do the dishes because no one else wants to, and then they miss out on the whole movie, or they come in halfway through and they've missed out.
Yeah, that's actually a rule that my wife and I have is, well, it's kind of a silent rule. Like, she'll tell me to go away and she'll take care of things, but I'm like, no, I'm not relaxing until you're done.
Yeah. That's a
Until
good
dinner's cleaned up with. Like, I am not sitting down until you're done. Now, if it's just the dishes left to be done and she's halfway through, I will offer to finish, and she'll be like, no, just sit and wait for me because there's nothing left to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's the last task.
I need to be better about that. Now, my wife will tell me, hey, if you take care of Matthew and let me get the kitchen cleaned up, that would be a big help. I'm like, all right, I'll go play with Matthew.
It's usually just delegation of tasks.
Right. And just in expressing your needs and expectations, again, that's where it comes down to communication.
Right.
Yeah. See, I'm of the mindset, like, if I'm going to go on vacation, I'm not going to expect anyone to take care of my kids. But if they're going to get mad because my kids are being kids,
yes,
I'm like, okay,
that right there.
At some point, like, I could be a dictator and just tell them to stop every single time they raise their voice, but like, then I'm not going to be pleasant to be around. They're just going to get more upset. Like, at some point, you're right. You just have to kind of let them be kids.
Right.
And, there's a point where you don't want to be the parent where you never rein in your kids and you just let them run amok and like, oh, well, kids are just kids. Like,
oh,
no,
gosh,
like,
no.
That's not the right mentality, because now you're just being a lazy, defeated parent, in my opinion. Or you're just so exhausted with being a parent that it's just easier to share the burden with other people. But, because they are your responsibility at the end of the day.
I get that. 100%. I agree with you.
But when it comes to family and, your kids, your parents are your kids' grandparents, I think there's a reasonable expectation that you would get some help. And then if you're not going to get help, then certainly don't complain to me that I can't.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
do not come to me and say that you're not having a good time because my kids are being kids.
Right. There's a give and take. Like again, this is where relaxation takes effort. It's not an effortless thing. Mm-hmm. It takes intentionality. It takes money. Sometimes it takes grit.
It does.
Grit. Hey, Adam, throw that up on the screen.
No, suck it.
No, I won't. I am actually enjoying the cigar a lot. So
He just puts the word
I am
suck it up.
sucking it.
It is. It is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joseph, please.
Let's keep it.
Yeah, there are.
Come on. There's nobody
Children
under 18
watch
listening.
I
but
am
whatever.
puffing on the
That's not
cigar
true.
and really enjoying it.
You know how easy it is to lie on that YouTube crap? Are you over 18 years old? Oh, crap. I guess I'm not. I must not be able to watch this. Sure.
Sure. I want to talk for a second. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, go figure.
Sorry, that was
That's
sorry, that was a little far.
Be nice, you jerk.
what a dick.
Yeah, drink another beer.
Yeah, maybe I'll get nicer after 5 beers.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
dude.
Yeah,
After
right.
6, I'm ready to fight.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
No, that's 8.
What is it? What is that thing?
It's a hateful 8. What?
It's the lizard that was on LSD. Right.
Oh no,
yeah,
that was
right.
That was literally so. There's a video. It's an old YouTube video of this guy who I think took mushrooms.
Yeah,
And his buddies locked him in a closet, a dark closet,
and just recorded what he said.
recorded the audio, but they overlaid like this animated lizard, and so this guy's like, "I'm the tree meister."
The tree meister.
Or no, I'm the chairmeister. They speak to me and I listen. And he's just like,
What is this guy doing? The master of steps? Steps with legs. He just says the most ridiculous, and they just animate all of it. It's hilarious.
and he's like,
gotta watch
yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
How long is it?
It's like
Oh,
a 5-minute video.
Yeah, he's just going
He's
on.
gone for
Yeah.
like.
It's just saying the most. What is this guy got a ladder? I don't think so.
When my brother and I turned 21, one of our best friends got him pretty drunk. And we were driving home, and he's just egging Michael on the whole time. And at some point, what was it? I don't even know how it started, but Michael's like, yeah, you're right. There's some girl out there that's got my rib. We got to go freaking find her. He's like, yeah, it's your rib. Yeah, it's my rib. And I just went crazy.
And dude, I'm not gonna lie. Your twin brother Michael,
Yeah.
I've never seen him. I don't know.
Not coiffed.
No.
Not,
Just
oh, yeah, coiffed.
Yeah.
Throw that up on the screen. Coiffed.
okay.
Do it, bitch. No,
You got
it's
your
like-
assignments marked.
Yeah. You're telling me where to sit. I'm telling you what words to put up.
Right.
But I've never seen Michael like. I'd hate to say let go or kind of like at ease.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
at
yeah,
ease
yeah.
is kind of the only because every time he's
yeah.
out, like it just everything's well put together. It's the same thing with you.
yeah.
You I've seen kind of ease in, but I also think it's because you're hanging out with debauchery. So like,
Yes,
That-
the low lifes.
Yeah.
Such a good word. Throwing it up on the screen.
I didn't even have to tell you. I didn't even have to. I'm sorry. Ask.
Yes. 'Cause
Ask
we do,
with heavy intention.
yes. Expectational.
Yes. Asking. Throw up.
Lost it there.
But I think that'd be hilarious to go out and just like, you, especially you and Michael, go out and just have a couple drinks
Yeah.
and just see what happens.
See what happens.
That'd be hilarious if you guys are like those old, what is it? What are those things where there's like an arena and it's the fight of the spinners? Like you rear back and all of a sudden the spinners just like go at it.
The
Oh,
old
yeah.
duos,
Do you remember
yeah.
those?
They were. Oh my gosh, what
It
were
started
those?
with a D, I think.
No, it was. Oh my gosh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I've got a sneaky suspicion that would be Joseph and Michael under the influence of a couple drinks. Like
Under
if you
the
guys knew
influence.
you guys weren't driving
Yeah.
and we went out, just the guys, we had a couple drinks. I feel like that would be Joseph and Michael.
I don't even know what would happen. I haven't seen Michael in a relaxed mood in a long time. Like he can be a lot of fun to be around, but you're right. He is just kind of this, not uptight, but just he keeps himself together. Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah, he's not uptight.
No.
I would not describe him as uptight.
No, he's like he's laid back. He's a controlled, laid back kind of a fella.
No, my family's uptight.
Yeah.
Sure about that?
100%.